Well, fellas, we've had a lot of fun. We've talked with Caleb Sisk of Vols on SI. We thank him for his time. You follow Henry Scalar at Henry O. Scalar on the Twitter machine. Theo Fernandez at Theo Fernandez _. You call Strength Roofing and Siding at 205-858-9050 for your free roof inspection. I guess it's time to make some picks, fellas.
Let's do it.
Woo! Big, huge slate of college football this weekend. And let's get right into it. We're throwing the first game at you, Henry. We're just doing round robin, just like we've been doing. LSU at Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt, a 2.5-point home favorite. You taking the Fighting Diego Pavias?
I got the Commodores in their spread. I think LSU has been shaky so far, and Vanderbilt proved a lot when they came here. Even, despite the loss, they showed they're a real team. They're a team to be reckoned with. I got Vandy 2.5.
Well, we're picking the outright winners, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hey, pick the spread if you want to be bold, like Henry.
I'll go against the spread, but I'll do both. Also,
yeah, Henry's being bold. You should match him.
Well, if you want to make $1 million, you should build a parlay with everything I'm about to say.
Ooh, be careful.
I think you're going to get sued, man.
Yeah, exactly. Be careful. Be careful. Gamble at your own risk, but we will give you picks against the spread.
I will. First of all, man, I've watched a lot of college football over my life, and if you would have ever told me that LSU would be going into a game at Vanderbilt as the underdog, while LSU is a ranked team, I would have been astounded. And I like this Vanderbilt team, man. It's a good story. I like Pavia a lot, but this is where we're going to see how much is LSU really a contender, or are they? Oh, it was a fun story. It was cool they were ranked. They'll play in a cool bowl game this year, but not much. And unfortunately, I think it's the latter. I've not been blown away by LSU this year, but I do think that they will pull away down the stretch of this game and, keep their college football playoff hopes really alive and well as a one-loss team.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Theo there. I'm taking LSU by 3.
I don't not to go too deep into Vandy on a Bama podcast, but I don't know. I feel like if Vandy was not a team built to win a game like this, they would have sat down and folded last week. And they that was what mostly impressed me, or 2 weeks ago when they played Alabama. They played to the whistle, man. That team did not
they didn't quit, but they weren't good enough.
They were clearly an overmatched team. And, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe LSU has similar levels of talent to Alabama. They're just going to go in there and they're going to boggle down Vanderbilt and just slowly put them away.
Yep.
But I don't know. It's something about that Vanderbilt team that's just they really could have beaten Alabama. They could have won that.
They could have.
I think they could have won that game. They were up at halftime.
It was tied at halftime. Yeah. Because Ty Simpson's 2-minute drill.
Alabama was clearly the better team.
Right. Maybe you guys are right, but I'm not.
Vandy's
I'm
nice
not going to shy
story.
away from picking Vanderbilt.
Hey, that's good. Be bold. Stand on the island. We support that. And I'm not condemning that, but I think that Vanderbilt is a tough, nice team, plays hard. But LSU's defense is their strength. They're going to be able to limit Diego just a little bit, give their offense enough chances, and it's going to be 27-24. It's going to be an ugly ass win. It's going to be 24-21. It's going to be 17-14. It's going to be an ugly win.
Nuss is going to throw an atrocious pick.
Right. So I like your pick, Henry. I'm not slamming on you. But I think that that LSU just going to pull out an ugly win. We'll keep it rolling here. Next week's opponent, South Carolina, is at home. Oklahoma at South Carolina. Oklahoma, a 5.5-point road favorite. Henry Sklar.
I got Oklahoma here. I think they're going to cover and win. Not much to say about South Carolina. It's just not the team that most people thought they'd be in the preseason.
Boomer!
The Shane Beamer experience is alive and well. I, first of all, I have to say, completely predicted this all summer, saying that they would lose games early. But what does this guy do when his back's against the wall when, South Carolina's average? They rattle off a bunch of wins. What version of John Mateer are we going to get? How healthy is this guy? What is he capable of doing this week? I don't know. What I do know is that South Carolina loves to lose games they shouldn't and then win games that they shouldn't after they've lost a bunch. So I really like this. I certainly like the South Carolina plus 5.5 if I was a betting man, but I really do think that we're gonna see this Gamecocks team go out, win this game, and all of a sudden they're 4-3 with momentum heading into, a game with an Alabama team, and we're kind of right back where we were last year, right? With the sneaky South Carolina team coming in. So yeah, I like the Gamecocks here to win this one.
South Carolina last week at LSU losing. They're going to win one of these games against one of these top 15 teams, top 10 teams, Oklahoma, Alabama, Ole Miss, and Texas A&M next up on their murderer's row. Lord, don't let it be us. Don't let it be us. I think that Oklahoma wins this game, but I do think South Carolina is winning one of these games, and it's going to be, Shane Beamer's got them turned around. We got to give them more time, give them another year. Next year is going to be the South Carolina year. They'll be the playoff team. I'm with you on the what's John Mateer's health status. I think Oklahoma's defensive line is really, really good. They're going to get after Lenoris a little bit. I think it's going to be a really close game, so I don't love the 5.5. I will take Oklahoma to win, but South Carolina to cover at home. And I'm very concerned as they lose 2 games. Alabama going in next week, everybody overconfident. Oh, well, we're better than LSU. We're better than Oklahoma. Yada, yada, yada. We're going to take care of them easy. And South Carolina, that's the one. Oh, I'm nervous about that, but I do think that South Carolina is largely a poorly coached football team. Firing an offensive line coach this week. I think that Oklahoma is going to win, but South Carolina will give you a little grace and a little bit of credit. I think they'll cover. We'll keep going. Texas A&M is at Arkansas, 7.5 point home. 7.5 point road favorite. Henry, are you brave enough to take the Hogs
At Arkansas?
At Arkansas.
Yeah, I got Texas A&M in this one. I've been a Marcel Reed truther since the day he stepped on the field. I think he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country. He's a guy that I fully expect to be in New York at this point in time.
Woo!
Yeah, I got Texas A&M.
Gig 'em.
One of the best QBs.
I will take Arkansas. I probably wouldn't touch that game if I was a betting man, but I would take Arkansas to cover at least.
There we go.
One of the best QBs in the country is playing in this game, and his name is Talon Green.
Oh.
I am a Talon Green truther. I think that I don't really know how to read this A&M team yet. I'm not.
I know how to read.
How do you
Zero
read?
losses.
Zero losses. Yeah, the signature win over a pretty average Notre Dame team. Like, I'm not super high on them. And man, Bobby P rides again. I think that Arkansas wins this game at home. They've shown fight, right? Like, they have shown an ability to compete with teams. Joe just pulled up the A&M scores, and what on this schedule is impressive?
It's college football.
What on this schedule is impressive?
You win
Was
games.
it the 16-10 win where Auburn went like 0 for 13 on third downs?
You win games.
Was it the 31 points?
Didn't they need
at
a pick
home?
6 to win that game?
Yeah,
A&M?
like, they were completely unimpressive against Auburn.
I'm rolling with you. Woo pig suey.
You beat Mississippi State.
This is the
Florida.
one.
You didn't look that good.
Wasn't Texas A&M really, really highly starting to gain some momentum, highly ranked last year when they went to Auburn, and Auburn ended up beating them?
That's what happens every single
Yeah.
year. This
Yeah.
team will find a way to lose 4 games.
It's Mike Elko, man. It's the Mike Elko time.
Get
it's
Bobby
Mike
a
Elko's
motorcycle,
time,
man, and let the Hogs be called.
Nah, Mike Elko, man. I like him here.
All right. Well, there we go. It's fun to have somebody on an island. You're on the island with Texas A&M. You're on the island with the favorite, so you should feel good. You should feel good about that.
I feel great about these games.
There you
I'm
go.
waiting for the juicy matchups, though.
These are all juicy.
I think the Arkansas game has so much juice to it.
Ole Miss is at Georgia. So my dad asked me last night, well, what do you think about this game? I said, Dad, I haven't thought much about it because, they're Georgia people. Georgia, home favorite, 7.5 points. Will this be the Lane Kiffin that we all know and love, crashing the Lane train, wrecking in Athens?
Nah, I'm sticking with the favorites trend. And honestly, I'm taking UGA to cover. I think this is going to be a classic Georgia game script, man. Like,
so yes, Lane will crash, is what you're saying.
There's going to be like Trinidad, like he's going to have a crazy play in the first half. Ole Miss is going to have all the momentum. They're going to be up like 10 points, and then all of a sudden, we're calling the dogs, and the dogs just start coming. And and all of a sudden their defense is firing, and all of a sudden Gunnar Stockton is scrambling for first downs. I got Georgia in this one, 7.5.
As much as I would love to ride the lane train, I unfortunately have to agree with you, Henry.
It's just they do it every game. Like, unless they're playing Alabama, they do it every important game. They go down and then they go. It's just crazy.
Like, especially at home, like this is just not a game that Kirby Smart loses. See, I think Ole Miss, and first of all, they did look very bad last week against Washington State. Second off, I think Georgia probably wins this by 2 to 3 scores.
Yeah, I think the lane train is jumping the tracks this week, and Georgia is going to win for sure. We're going to go, all three of us, on the Bulldogs and 7.5.
I would love to be wrong on that one, man. I know it.
Well, I mean, you beat Georgia last year, Ole Miss. You're not going to be able to do it again. I'm sorry. That's just, I don't know. Does anybody care about Mississippi State at Florida? Florida, a 9.5-point favorite.
I think there's
what
other games you got?
We're rolling through them. All the SEC games, USC, Notre Dame, and you guys called for the Holy War. Do you care about
there's some
Florida?
other good games, though. Or can we throw Louisville and Miami in there?
No.
Do we have to?
Miami's going to beat the brakes off of them.
I mean, I would agree. Well, I guess we kind of just...
Yeah.
There you go. We just picked it. Everybody's taking Miami. Come on, we're on Mississippi State and Florida. We're SEC. Come on, you're bogging us down. You're bogging us down.
This is in Mississippi, right?
It's at Florida.
Oh, it's
9.5-point home favorite. Gators right over left.
Listen, I've seen the message. I've seen the message board post this week. The boosters want Billy out. This is going to be a Mississippi State win.
No, Billy is like a cockroach, man.
You cannot kill him.
He endures.
Right over left.
Let Mississippi State squish him, man. He wins this game. They're going to win a couple more games this year. He's going to keep his job with Lagway next year.
Yeah, you cannot go out on the media and leak, we're going to fire him this weekend because Florida's going to win. They're going to turn around and win and ruin your plans. Texas is at Kentucky. Come on, Henry, let's go faster. Texas is at Kentucky. You taking Texas at 13.5? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hook 'em horns, all three of us.
Texas.
And the spread. All right, here we go. USC is at Notre Dame. Notre Dame, 9.5-point home favorite. Holy, did I write that down right?
Did you?
That's the line. 9.5 points.
Golly. Hail to Notre Dame. What you thinking?
So
wake up the echoes praising her name.
I'm a big Notre Dame.
You're bogging us down. Let's go faster.
No. Come on. Let me. I have a lot to say about this game.
We don't care. We've gone an hour and change. Let's go.
All right. Give me South Carolina. Or SC, give me Southern Cal.
He can't handle the pressure, man. He's just not built for it.
Give me Southern Cal to win outright.
Southern Cal to win. You want to say one more sentence on it? You can. But I do want us to go get a little more energetic here. That's all I'm asking for.
Run the football.
No, I agree. I think Notre Dame is an underwhelming team. I think USC, Lincoln Riley, we're back. Lincoln Riley's had his best coaching job in a while this year, and I like USC to win this game, continue to pick a momentum in the Big Ten.
This is a perfect place for USC to let it down, so I'm taking Notre Dame. I don't know about that 9.5. I think USC covers the 9.5, but Notre Dame wins. Missouri is at Auburn, 1.5-point road favorites for the Tigers. Eli Drinkwitz, they're going to bounce back, or is this the spot that Hugh Freeze starts to turn things around? Henrich Galar.
I got drinking the boys.
Here we go. You can say another sentence. I just wanted the energy up a little bit. That's all.
Actually, I'm having some second thoughts. I think this is an Auburn game right here. I think this is the type of game Missouri loses. Auburn's due. Someone texted me yesterday. They've only won 4 SEC home games in the last 3 years.
If you're a senior there, you've seen 4 wins.
Man. Good Lord. I think they've got to get this. They're due for a win here. I got Auburn.
This is a fascinating game to me because it's a crossroads in so many ways. This is where the wheels come off the track for Hugh Freeze if you lose. Meanwhile, if you win, you bought yourself a lot of time. Mizzou, this is your best shot at going to a college football playoff in forever, right? You could pull it off.
Ever.
Yeah.
Literally ever.
You win this game, you're 6-1. All you have to do is win 4 more games. I think they win this game. I think, Drinkwitz gets it done. But, man, if you are Auburn, talk about a direction of the program hinges on this football game. This is a big one.
It's a huge game, but you guys know that I love Eli Drinkwitz, and I think that Ahmad Hardy's still a really good running back. I know Alabama limited him last week, but I think that they're going to in there and they're going to pummel Auburn. It will be a very physical game. I'm going to take Missouri. I'll take them with the 1.5. I think they're going to win by 10 points on the road, and all the Auburn faithful are going to go home sad. Utah is at BYU, the Holy War. Utah 3.5 point road favorites. Henry Sklar. I don't know jack about the Utes.
Very disappointed that this is a 7 p.m. kick. First of all, I would have loved to watch this game. I've been a truther of both Kyle Whittingham and Kalani Sitake for a long, long time.
Good job on the pronunciation. Continue.
I am a big fan of the Utah football programs. I have a lot of respect for them both. Who is going to be the team to challenge Texas Tech in the Big 12? That's what we're going to find out here.
Mm-hmm.
And I took an upset before, but I'm going to keep rolling with the favorites here. I like Kyle Whittingham. I like Utah. I think at home, Utah, Rice Nichols, is that the name of their stadium? Rice Nichols, I think, is one of the hardest places to play in the country.
Except they're playing at BYU, Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
Oh, well, it doesn't change my mind. I mean, and they're playing the game's in Provo. Yeah, I still got Utah minus 3.5 winning the game. Yeah.
Bear Bachmeier's been balling, man. You put a QB in number 47. I love it.
Drip.
It is drip.
That is drip.
I am very big on this BYU team program. I think they are. You say who's going to challenge Texas Tech? I don't think anyone will. I think Texas Tech will roll through the Big 12, but I think BYU is the second best team, and they get it done pretty handily here today.
Yeah, I'll take the Cougars at home. We'll take a home underdog in a rivalry game most of the time. So I'll take BYU. All right, Henry, do I have your permission to go to Alabama, Tennessee, or do you have another game on your list that you think we should pick?
Michigan, Washington.
Oh my
God!
Horrible.
Washington.
Title game rematch.
Why do we even care?
In the big house? Come on.
Why do we even care?
College football playoff national championship game 2 years ago.
All right, pick it. Go fast.
I got Washington to cover and win.
It's not even on the top. Neither team is ranked. Neither team is ranked.
Washington is a 5-1 team.
Michigan,
with their
Washington
only loss
should be ranked.
being to Ohio State. I do agree they should be ranked.
11 a.m. right there. Michigan 4.5 point home favorites. There, I found it. You're taking Washington on the road?
Yes.
All right. You?
I'll take Washington on the road.
All right. Just for giggles, I'll take Michigan right there. 4.5 points. The Fighting Justice Haynes. Bryce Underwood not been as good as advertised, but freshman, come on, give him a chance to grow. Give him a chance to get into the game and grow. All right, guys, we're at the business end, so you can have more than one sentence here because this is the game we actually care about. Henry, give us your final thoughts. Alabama taking on Tennessee tomorrow night, 6:30, Bryant-Denny Stadium. You can get all the coverage right here on BamaCentral, BamaCentral.com. Alabama Crimson Tide on SI. It'll be on ABC. You can listen to it on Crimson Tide Sports Network. Alabama, an 8.5 point home favorite. Your final thoughts and your pick. Finish the show, Henry. What do you think about this game?
Man, this is going to be my third Saturday in October. Very excited to be there for this game. This is probably my favorite rivalry in the sport, honestly. Like Tennessee, Alabama, I think it's pure hatred between both sides. I mean, they've both been very competitive.
Understatement.
They've both been very competitive for very long stretches in their history. So whenever these two teams meet, and I think, honestly, I made this take to my former boss, Tony Sikalis, last year. Third Saturday in October is like the season's changing for me. Like this is when it's officially fall, in my opinion. The leaves are coming down. You throw on some, Allman Brothers band. You drink some beers and eat some barbecue with your friends at a tailgate, and this is SEC football heritage right here. Like this is why we play the game. This is why we play.
So who are you picking? Come on.
So who am I picking? We've talked at length about this game today.
More than one sentence.
So I'm not going to go
an essay, man.
So I'm not going to go deep into it, but I got Alabama. I think it's going to be a backdoor cover type of game. It's going to be. I think they're going to cover the 8.5, very backdoor, like similar to the way they did against
Alabama.
Alabama, yes. 8.5 is a lot of points, and that scares me. A lot of people, I think everyone thinks it's going to be close. I think it's going to be close, but I got Bama here. It's just, they've showed too much.
But you want to nail yourself down on a score or just the spread?
Score.
Because I got one in mind. Go ahead.
I think this game, I think it's going to be like 34-24.
34-24. Henry Sklar. Alabama wins and covers. Theo Fernandez, what are your final thoughts on this matchup?
I'm not going to give us any breakdowns on the seasons or the weather in my football take. I will give us, we've talked so much about it the last 2 days, really all week. I think that Alabama should win this game. I think you should feel very disappointed as an Alabama fan if you don't win this game. The rivalry aside, right? Because obviously, as much as it would hurt to lose the game, which, quick note, the consensus among people my age is that we hate Tennessee more than Auburn. I mean, I've not seen Alabama lose to Auburn as an Auburn fan. I've seen, Tennessee have all this success. So it really is a thing where Tennessee, in my eyes, is they're the football team that I dislike the most. And a lot of people in college right now agree with it, which, we weren't around to see the 17 straight wins as diehard fans. I like Alabama. I got my final score at 38-27. I think Tennessee has the ball, driving with a couple minutes to go, probably gets stopped. Maybe they score, make it like 38-34, and then Alabama runs down. But I think it'll be that type of game. Crimson Tide should take care of business, should keep the home winning streak alive. Man, that'll be a fascinating show on Monday if they can't.
Henry Sklar, the Tennessee Volunteers made me want to say the nastiest curse words in the book. I'm sorry. It just makes me want to ruin this show by getting all kinds of, you shouldn't have said that word, Joe. Yeah, that's what it makes me think of. So I am so excited about this game, feeling all the feels. And I'm, how big a score do I want to make? 100-0? No, Tennessee's going to score some points. And it's going to be a lot of fun in Bryant-Denny Stadium. The winning streak does survive. I think the Alabama defense will make adjustments in the second half, in the second quarter, second half, as we've seen Cade Womack. But I do think that Tennessee's got a lot of answers. And I think Tennessee's offense is extremely balanced. But I have confidence in Alabama's offensive line to keep Ty upright and keep Ty really able to dissect the defense. I think their secondary is awful. I think their secondary is just putrid, honestly. And I think their second-level linebackers are average as all get out. So I think Alabama's offense is going to do well. I'm going to go Alabama 40. I'll go Alabama 40, 43, 42. I'm going to go Alabama 42-28. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go 42-28, but I'm really not surprised if it's 42-24 because I think that Alabama's defense is going to start making adjustments and make things really, really tough on Aguilar. Yeah, 42-28 feels about right for me. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I will not be smoking cigars because it's bad for me. It makes my head hurt, and I've never been able to do it properly. So you guys enjoy all the cigars for me, and we're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be a late night in Bryant-Denny Stadium. I'm echoing Kalen DeBoer's sentiment. I'll have to sit there like a church boy, like a choir boy in the press box. But please unload every expletive in the book all the time while they're on offense. I mean, not really. If there's kids around you, be a little more controlled. But goodness gracious, I hope that everybody that goes to Bryant-Denny Stadium is going to be off the rails, unhinged, because yeah, Henry, as you said, the hatred runs very deep in me. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm taking 42-28 Alabama. You guys will follow Henry Sklar at Henry O. Sklar, Theo Fernandez at Theo Fernandez _. Follow Caleb Sisk. We appreciate him joining us at Caleb Sisk _. He's going to be covering it for Vols on SI. I'll be at Joe Gaither 6. We'll all be in Bryant-Denny Stadium in some form or fashion, having a lot of fun as Alabama takes on Tennessee on the third Saturday in October. We appreciate Derek Daniel for sponsoring the program. We appreciate Strength Roofing and Siding for sponsoring the program as well. I know my man Zach Guffey is going to be in the stadium. He told you yet on Wednesday that he's going to be playing right there on the lawn in front of Bryant-Denny Stadium before the game. So if you're hearing dulcet tones and fun music right outside Bryant-Denny Stadium, it is Zach Guffey of Strength Roofing and Siding. So make sure you call them at 205-858-9050. He'll come out and give you a free roof inspection, let you know what you need in your home if you're good to go. and we're good to go. We'll talk to you on Monday right here on the Joe Gaither Show on Bama Central and BamaCentral.com.
Thanks for joining us on today's edition of the Joe Gaither Show on Bama Central. Keep up with Joe on all his social media pages at Joe Gaither 6. Subscribe, rate, and review the show on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and be sure to read us daily at BamaCentral.com.